So I'm gonna throw this together because I feel that if I exit this page, uh, when I try to bring this back up, it won't allow me to find it again. So I want to start by saying I came across this um, when I was thinking about Proverbs 18 or Proverbs 10 verse 18, where it says, "The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous run into him and they are saved." Now, there's other translations, but I was looking on Bible Hub. That seems to be the most consistent one. So I thought maybe was there a physical tower, or is this just a poetical term to always use the name of the Lord? Which Vincent has shown me on every document, everything you do. If to always put His name on there, on your documents. Um, so I was looking around and I was finding stuff, but nothing was satisfying my curiosity. Once again, places took me like back to Mexico with the birch tree, um, and something else took me to Spain, and Spain led me to was it Mount Jezebel and New Babylon, but none of these things were like they were what I was looking for. They were hidden and they were miss. So finally, I just started looking for different places like Ireland and Scotland, and that's where I found a knight who carried the name El Haya. So I was like, okay, let's see some more about this. And I've been reading about the names of these clansmen here, but I went to them and I started reading the mottos, and I had to calm down because you're gonna read. You'll see. It really got on my nerves here. All right. He that seeks the high deeds, salvation through Christ, loyal until death. I'm just reading here. There's Adam, right? The cross gives me welcome rest. Oh, okay. Now look at that. Wisdom, not fear, not force. We are born in a weak condition. Let's see here. The king always looking for stand sure. Hold on here. I don't want to go past it. I would have perished. No, praise God. I remain. Well, that's not what I'm looking for. But I mean, if you're looking at these seals, right? While I'm going down through this, notice that these seals have a quote unquote European perspective to them, and this is where it's gonna blow your mind. What is brighter than the stars? See, and that's some of that. That's some of that talk that they use for the United States models, right? For mottos for each state, because like I think it said, it's either Colorado or Kansas, where it's like nothing is done without the help of the stars. Let's see. The Lord has done this. Done what? Forward. Belford. All right. So look here. This is what I'm talking about. All right. European style, right? Check this out. For my country. Let's see. There's Bell. Virtue shines. Let's see. Where is this? Look at this one. This one doesn't have a model for it. This one has, where's the model? Oh, there it is. Didn't list it on the page right there. Clan status. See, some of them, they even tell you like the clan has a dance and the clan has certain colors. Today's clan,
Blackadder.
Blackadder does not have a chief. Wonder why that is. All right, I'm getting off track. This is not what I wanted. What I wanted to show you. Let me get back to this. But there you go. Black stock. Chief, none. Why is that? Peace and war. Oh, look at that. That's where. That's. And and this is something. All right. So I'm going through that book, the Aneclipse by Godfrey Higgins. Now, Godfrey Higgins pointed out that in Greece, in Greece and in Italy, the Black Madonna and Christ are depictions of the actual, quote unquote Christ, right? And he says how he verifies it, that they just didn't choose a black stone to carve this in, is that they deliberately make sure that the eyes are whitened. So for him, there's no debate. It's not a mistake. They're accurately drawing that this was the person. When you see that the eyes, they make sure they're whitened. Let's see. Nope. Ain't that some Mason-like handshakes? Let's see here. Or they don't call them handshake, they call them binding contracts.
Crest, Amours, head coupe, proper wreathed argent and sable, 29. Motto. Qui conducit, 29. From Latin, he who leads.
Chief. Who is this chief? Use the 24th Lord. So this is what I had to stop and look at this. So you're telling me in Scotland, when you had all these other Scots with their crest looking like this cat, you had someone that looks like this, right, in Scotland at the same time. And he's not considered an African. This is a lineage, right? The one right now, there's a chief. Some of them don't have chiefs, right? Like the tribe above them doesn't have a chief, but they have a chief, and it's the 24th chief. I wonder if they're going to give us the image of him, if we look it up. That I don't know. Nope, they're not going to give us an image. I don't know. We can check images. Yep, plain as day, they use the Moor's head there. I mean, it doesn't tell us what ethnicity he is, but he's the leader. At least that's the motto, right? He who leads. All right, well, let me go back here. Let's see. I want to find the one. there's one where they have a they had a motto. Like so, in some of these, man, like isn't this like what they use on some of the seals for some of the Native American tribes? Let me see. They keep reusing that one with the I hope to sleep to speed. Huh. Hold on. Look here at this one. It says keep the yoke. Miss Marlon. See, that reminded me of what's his name? Hannibal Bay. Where Hannibal Bay said that um, it was the Scottish rite of Freemasons who they came in contact with, and they agreed to teach them the truth about who they were, and stuff like that. But the only way they would do it is if they would become Masons and Shriners and just keep the yoke. That's because the only time you hear about this stuff is in the Bible. I'm just trying to remember where in the Bible we've heard, the yoke, because I feel about it's the yoke that's upon our neck, but I don't want to misquote the Old Testament there. Yeah. Look at that. A good name gives strength. An oak tree. uh, a home, a home, a home. Let's see here. But hope is unbroken in this moment of her hope. Let me see. I want to see. Oh wow! Look at that! Look at that! Well, that crest isn't. It's actually the same as the one they had pointed back there.
Jardine.
Jordan. It's a weird way to pronounce it. Region lowlands. 3 of the stars crosses. Most of the Jordans are spelled with the G. Let's see here. This should be interesting.
The surname Jardine is derived from jardin, which is French for garden or orchard, too. However, the genealogist Black has suggested that this does not mean that they were gardeners, but that they resided near to a garden, too.
Well, let's see here. I wasn't expecting that. I just thought that was interesting. Yeah, both of them. John Stonne. Why do they both use the same type of Masonic star there? And that has a star with the serpents are coming out of it. Never unprepared. A winged spirit over. So so now we've seen that. What was it? There's the crest of the Moor's Head in Italy. Now we have one in Scotland. Well, at least that's. I mean, I don't know if there's any other place, but I mean, I've seen the one from Italy though. They use that same type of Moor's Head, and they wear that same wrap around the head too. McDonald's. never really equated the Moors with Scotland. There it is. No, look, I found one more. That's what I was looking for. That was what was it? Scott Amor. I love. Hold on, check this out. If I can find it real quick. There was one other head here. Look at this. And it is a naked armed supporting on the point of a sword a Moor's head. Think no is the motto he gave for it. So what does all that have to do about Scotland? Let's see.
McClellan.
McClellan, that's almost too close to McLean, right? And here we go. And this is just about their black Saracens and stuff like that. Hold on.
Black Morrow, also known as Black Murray and Outlaw Murray, is the name given to a late 15th century Scottish outlaw. A popular ballad makes the bandit as living in Ettrick Forest, while a recorded oral tradition. A wood in Kirkcudbrightshire, 1. In the tradition, the outlaw is described as a gypsy, Moor, a Saracen or, more commonly, an Irishman or from Ireland. 2, 3, 4, 5. The folklorist David McCritchie took a strong interest in the ethnicity of the outlaw because of his dark skin, and the story is commonly quoted in modern Afrocentrist literature. Others, however, e.g. John McTaggart, have disputed whether the bandit was dark-skinned or a blackamoor.